Sorry, I'm having a lot of fun. This idiot decided to troll every creepy pasta author and reader he could, saying, that stories that sound like they're true are lies. He did this on My Truth About Mr. Creepypasta, even though it says in the description that, yes, this is a work of fiction, and no, I'm not really being stalked. And I've said it like a billion times in the comments, and anyone with half a brain would know that it's fake. But this guy is doing it to every single creepypasta author. You can get his little paws, and I'm not going to give his name. If you're really curious on who he is in the comments section of the video, The Truth About Mr. Creepypasta. You don't have to listen to it or anything if you don't want to. It's an off-the-cuff thing I did. I got permission from Mr. Creepypasta to use his character for it, because, I figured it'd be the polite thing to ask. The art I used, I credit because I got it off of DeviantArt, so I put a link to that person's DeviantArt, because that, again, is the right thing to do, and I'm not a bitch, basically. And this idiot's like, oh, my videos are fantastic, and blah, 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 blah. Like, he's being, all fucking boastful and shit, and honestly, his videos are really nothing special. It's mostly just him talking to the camera and trying to be a big shot with some pretty good beatboxing. That's pretty much all it is. And he doesn't have as many videos as I do, so, he hasn't done a lot yet, so he probably hasn't really grown as a person video-wise yet. I don't know how old the channel is. I did check the subscriber count. He has less subscribers than me, and he's saying, oh, that's because of YouTube, or maybe you act like a dick to everyone, dude. Yeah, he kind of acts like a dick to people, because you see, he's like, I'm being, a little snarky at him at first, and then I'm nice to him, and he's just being an ass to me, so I started posting random things to him, because he is being basically a delusional asshole, and I kind of gave up just reasoning with him. I gave him half a chance, and I think every other time it got blocked by spam for everyone else, which is why I'm not seeing him unless you go to his Google. I actually checked his Google Plus to see, what the fuck he was really doing, and, basically like, oh, I know there other authors do what you're doing, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, you did it on, fucking creeps, you did it on Mr. Creepypasta Jr. He's one of the big names. Really? And he's saying, his channel's more powerful than mine. Problem, I've never even heard of this idiot. I wouldn't have known he existed until, he did this. And, yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a Let's Play in a minute. I'm just telling you this stupid story. So what I decided to do is after, reasoning with him, I'm actually giving him some advice on his channel, because I figured, okay, he's a little channel. He wants PR. That's why he's doing this. That's why he's pimping his channel like this in a really bad way, because I think on all the other channels, it got blocked by the spam filter. That seems to be auto. I'm the only one who unblocked, and that's only to talk to the guy. So, yeah, dude, kind of fail. And I felt that was kind of stupid for it to be blocked. Give the guy half a chance. And honestly, for me, a ruling with me with the spam filter is, unless you are excruciatingly nasty, you're insulting everyone and everything possible, you're telling people to kill themselves, that sort of thing, or if you're just a spam bot saying, oh, go to this site I earned, whatever, or something stupid like that, you're not spam. It really has to be either that bad or that obvious. So, I didn't care. I know people are going to say, oh, don't feed the trolls. I fuck with the trolls. I don't care. It's one of these, okay, I'll argue for a little bit. Why not? This guy wants attention. I kind of mocked him a little bit at the end, but, then I said, enjoy your delusion. And he's like, oh, he kept responding, so I just did stuff like Does the Macarena. Oh, hey, sexy lady, oh, Gundam style. I started doing shit like that. The reason I started doing stuff like that, and if you're a troll that, just won't stop, I will start doing that to you, just as a fair warning, because it's funny. Basically, I'm doing the human version of confusion. I'm confusing you. I'm pretty much going, okay, you're an idiot. Fuck it, I'm just gonna have some fun with you. Part of me kind of hopes the thread continues, because then I get to do shit like, I think I'm up to the chicken dance now, so I might have to start quoting songs. Or, memes. Might say, can I have cheeseburger at some point, if it keeps going. You know, like, all he's saying is okay then at this point, but I'm kind of trying to show him that if he keeps responding to the thread, he's going to keep getting these random responses. So either he's liking it and he's just going to keep going, which is fine with me because at this point it's funny, or he's going to give up and I out-trolled the troll. I don't like trolling normally, but if you're going to be an idiot, then fuck you. I'm just going to fuck with you. You know, that's what you deserve. But, you know, I should play something nice, happy, and cheerful. So, this is called Escape Artist. This is kind of a simple, goofy little game. Yes, the other thing, why didn't the guy go to one of my more recent videos? I guess he couldn't really do the Magic the Gathering ones because, yeah, they're kinda... You can actually check the facts. The facts are right there in the video, and they're real cards. Although he did do it to a 10 facts about Mario and Creeps. Yeah, he did Creeps with Pasta, too, which is like, dude, at least keep it to creepypastas if you're gonna be that stupid. But this is Escape Artist. Involves cute animals. See? And other things. Like, everything in the environment is somewhat interactive. So I'm just playing with it. Yeah, you can't put them down, so... It's such a girly game. Let's see, that yellow circle, blue square, and pink triangle, I suppose. It's such a girly game, but it is so cute. I love this game. It's so simple, but so fun. Just the fact that everything is interactive is so cool. Like, you can literally just, like, goof around with it, just push all the things. Give this pretty little kitty. I miss having a black cat. I really do. Turn the light so you can come off again. You have a few things to do on this screen. Kitty walks away while Dad yes. You can't pet him. And here we go. It actually draws it out. It's like a little bit magical, but such a cutie. I love cats so much. And yeah, this is just basically me relaxing after fucking with a troll for a little while. Because I could. That really is the reason. It's kind of, in a weird way, I think it's kind of a message to other trolls, and we're out. That, okay, go ahead, troll me. After a while, I'm just not gonna argue with you, but I'm not gonna block you, I'm just gonna make you look like an idiot. Because you're arguing with someone who's insane, essentially. I'm literally trying to look as insane as possible, even says, oh, no, I'm the delusional one, at the troll I'm dealing with at this point. And I kind of, you know, I'm smirking thinking, really? You're the one saying how awesome your channel is every other word, claiming it's the truth when your channel has minimal content. You haven't developed it yet, and the one thing I noticed you were good at, you've done very little on. And in the video I saw, you said you were going to delete that video. So, yeah. And your way of PR is really shitty in that you're not going to get the exposure, because you're on the only place that's even responding to you is an 100-person channel, not the big names that you've been pestering. And I get the funny feeling he's going to continue to pester, and they're either going to see it and just ignore him, or just, they probably blocked him by now. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother blocking him. Toward me. Because it's so stupid. And I'll be perfectly frank, this guy really, I even told him, dude, most of this got eaten by the spam filters. It's not a good way to do PR. Here are some positive ways to do PR. Look for positive ways to do PR. Ways that aren't going to get you blocked. And what you're doing in the comments is just making you look stupid, and it really was making him look royally stupid. The sad thing is he probably thinks that he won. He thinks, haha, this person argued, I got attention. I get the funny feeling anyone who subscribed to me just looked at this guy and went, she's being really too nice to him, and just shrugged their shoulders, and they're probably thinking, why didn't she just block him? And yeah, I do look at trolls. At least this one actually had content, because a lot of trolls that are kind of asinine about it don't. So this one kind of is trying, but and if he's probably going to look at this video at some point, because I'm probably going to release it in a couple of days as a little midweek bonus from, just so it's not hot on the heels of this, but it's like right after. And it's actually topical. And he's probably going to be like, oh, you give me attention, and he's going to reveal himself. I'm going to be like, dude, one, I didn't even give your name. Not that I could say it to be perfectly flat, but I didn't give your name. I pointed people to where you were so they could look at one of my videos. They're giving me views. Even if they don't watch the video, they're giving me views. So, yeah. Two, I'm pretty much telling you that I fucked with your head toward the end and got a good laugh out of you for the entire time, and that you're a delusional moron, and called you out on pretty much what you were doing. And three, I wouldn't recommend subbing to this guy. Not until he gets a little more content and matures a little bit. Because, the video I saw was like a hate mail video, and I saw like a couple of minutes of it, just to see what it was about, and he purposely pisses people off. He argues, he's nasty, he doesn't get to the point fast enough for certain things. He makes fun of the fact that other people have done hate mail videos, and he's doing one, which I understand he's trying to do self-referential humor, but it comes off very sour, which isn't good. I have nothing against hate mail videos, but you have to be very careful, because if you're getting a lot of hate mail and you have very little content, then maybe the problem isn't so much the viewers. It might be your attitude. There are some people that can get away with it, like The Amazing Atheist, but if you're a tiny channel, and I mean, tiny, then maybe you should stop, back up, and do neutral things for a little while to see if that garners a few views, rather than doing an idiotic PR stunt like, oh, I'm going to spam every single creepypasta I can find saying you're lying, when it's clearly fiction. And most people know this. Because what's going to happen is either somebody's going to call you out like I did and then make fun of you, or they're gonna ignore you, and from the looks of it, YouTube's spam filter kind of ate your channel, dude. And so you're not getting the attention you seem to want. And me telling you, hey, it's not working, is me being nice. Because if it got eaten by a little channel spam filter, it's probably going to get eaten by big ones, too. And it did. Because, like, the videos I went to where you did comment, if you are listening to this, which I doubt you are because you're a moron, and I don't think you like fluffy little puppies and kittens, it did get eaten. Hardcore. Like, I went to the videos to see if, you got responses from, the bigger names, see what they were saying to you. You weren't there. On your Google Plus, it said you commented on these channels, but you got blocked out for spam. Like, 20,000 different fucking times. I had to unblock you to reply to you. And I had just gotten the comment when I saw that it was spammed, and I'm kind of sitting there going, when the fuck did I do that? No, I didn't do that. I think it's stupid YouTube Auto does it. But maybe, and, you're literally saying how your channel is better than, say, Creepsic or Creepypasta Jr. or Miss Shadow Lovely. Okay, you, don't do Creepypasta, so you're not even in the same fan base as they are. Mine, I think you do have, like, a couple of Let's Plays on there, so mine is a little more sensible in a weird way. 2, if your videos are so great, why is it the one comment I saw on one video was another creepypasta author screaming at you, telling you you're a little shit? That's not good. You have very little views, very little comments, very little anything, because you're a small, starting channel. To brag about your channel that early is a death note. That is a death knell for you. Don't do that. It's gonna make you look like an asshole, which you apparently are. And saying it's the truth, no, awesome is subjective. I don't say my channel is awesome. I say it's a derpy little channel that I goof around on, because that is the God's honest truth. It's a little channel that I goof around on. That's what I'm doing. It might not be derpy, but it is a goofy little channel. It's my little channel. It's a little channel. It's little. It's little. I'm not an awesome, amazing channel. Unless you guys think so, then thanks. It's me having fun. I'm experimenting. I'm doing different things. I'm trying different, ideas. I'm promoting myself through these little positive things that seem to work. I'm not going into comment sections and saying, you should sub to me, which is what you're essentially doing, a long-winded version of that. And that gets really torn apart. Go to any really big YouTuber, I'm talking like PewDiePie Markiplier levels here, and see what happens when you say, sub to my channel. You will get destroyed. People will destroy you if the comment goes through. That being said, instead of concentrating on PR, work on your own shit, dude. You gotta have content to have a channel. Well, no, you don't have to have content to have a channel. Pardon me on that. You have to have content to gain views. I didn't start doing PR until I had a pretty sizable amount of stuff on my channel. And then it was like stuff that didn't really get in the way of my channel. So, yeah. It's kind of pathetic that you have to hurt for PR so badly that you have to basically be an asshole. And the only PR you really got is on a channel where I'm pretty sure eventually someone's going to see what you're doing and just go, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm half expecting one of my friends who does sub to go, dude, shut the fuck up, you're an idiot, your channel sucks. I'm actually expecting that. The reason I didn't do that is because I'm a nice person. I actually give two shits about the image I portray. I don't mind being seen as a little sarcastic and snarky, because I am a little sarcastic and snarky. But I'm also a nice person. I don't Why do you think I commented and said your beatboxing is pretty good? The hate mail video, I heard a little bit of your beatboxing. Thought, hey, he's not bad at it. You know, I meant what I said and said, you know, a positive thing, letting you know, hey, you have this talent. Work on it. Use it. Don't go to other channels and be an asshat. This goes to anyone watching this. You know, if you have a channel that you want to do, find out what your talent is and if you can actually put it on screen somehow. If you can write poetry, read out your poetry. Might take a few takes, but you can do it. If you're good at video games, be a Let's Player. Good at magic, give magic card tips. You know, stuff like that. Or if you have cute little animals that do doofy things, videotape them. People love those things. Do that and work on your channel. Don't go around saying how great your channel is when you're not even breaking 100. Hell, even if you're breaking 100, don't go around to every channel saying how amazing your channel is. Even if you get, like, more subscribers than PewDiePie, don't go to other channels and go how wonderful your channel is and how many subs. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just work on your channel. If you find a positive way to advertise it, for example, a Let's Player has an LP where they're going, oh, I need names for this because I'm going to use them in the thing, and, you know, links to your channel will be in the subscription. In the description, the subscription. Do that. You might get a few subs from it. If you have a way of promoting yourself outside of YouTube and you have a lot of followers and that, go for it. Hell, word of mouth might work. But don't be an asshole about it. Okay? This has been How to Run Your YouTube channel and a little bit of a Let's Play so you guys don't get too bored. Bye!